Kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Danielle Hunter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hey, Echo. 44's the mic. 44's the mic.
Now it's Darnold. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Danielle Hunter, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
It's now third down.
The Titans on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be third and a mile.
51's Mike. Mike 51. I'm ready. I'm going to come back.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Take on offense return. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges. Check. Hey. Crunch. Crunch. Shift, shift, shift. Go, go. Motion. Motion. Echo, echo. Watch the shot.
Now Stewart throwing on first down. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. It's picked up by the Titans.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. Here's Hines on a toss play. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. There, bringing up second down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. They run again with Hines. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Nyheim Hines, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and that will extend this big lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Just like that. Check 99. Check 99.
Back to throw. Stewart. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field.
Here's 2nd and 8. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Brandon Marshall.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
56 to Mike. Go.
Stewart now, throwing on 3rd and long. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Zoom. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Come we won.
Stewart throwing on 4th down. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coach.
There he goes, right side. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play that time for the Titans. 43 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And they'll indeed take a knee. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. And they take a knee. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
We got 4.
And they will take a knee here. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th and goal as they look to finish this one off. Flushed out right. And it is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
Result of the play is a turnover
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
To throw is Stewart. Throwing again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ochena Nwosu. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Check. Lucky.
Operating from the gun. Stewart. This will be caught by Brown. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. On 4th down, Stewart, he's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And that will get him one closer.
Titans 55, Steelers 29.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Check. No gain on this defense. No. Yeah, ready. Bang.
Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Mike Spoke. Y'all not ready.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Titans, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they've plummeted now to 3-11.